Hi everyone, Jason Orley's chat. Not been around much lately, so I apologise for that. But on the back end of the RetailFest last week that was up in Queensland, I just wanted to come on and say a few things, or open up a bit of a discussion, I guess, more about eBay and what's stopping you from selling on eBay, or what's stopping you from thriving on eBay. I had the privilege of talking to a lot of resellers at the actual event that come along, which was a good change at the actual RetailFest. At the eBay stand specifically, we were always talking to different people doing different forms of retail arbitrage, reselling, new products, white label products, and more. It was actually quite invigorating to listen to the conversations and be a part of the conversations with these different people. And also to be a part of the YouTube community and to listen to the YouTubers that came along. You had Matt from the Aussie Flipper with Courtney, you had Mel from Back from Burnout, you had Chris Furlong from CL Furlong, you had Jonathan Chan from John the Reseller, and the list goes on. You got Moana that's starting up and she's getting back into the swing of the YouTube. I'll put a link to all these people below as well, just so that you can go through and learn different pieces of knowledge from each person. Each person delivers things differently. Each person will discuss things at a different capacity. Some will go into detail about their numbers, some will go into detail on how they pack. Then you get people like me that just get on and ramble. So I apologize for that as well. But realistically, I just want to know what's stopping people from getting on eBay, or what's stopping you from pushing yourself, or what challenges are you facing that's actually giving you reason to pause your development or pause your go-to-market strategies. So on the Friday night, Matt, the Aussie Flipper, and Mel from Back from Burnout graciously invited me along to one of the events they held up on the Gold Coast in Robina. Had around about 40 of their YouTube followers, I guess, and people that were actually learning from them or watching their programs to actually develop themselves into better sellers. Had a blast. All these people I met, embracing, knowledgeable, smart, passionate about their products, some making full-time incomes, some making part-time income, some having it as a part-time income to cover their mortgage because they're a single parent, some researching products to develop to get into the market, some building up a product base to actually get commensurate on the actual platform, which sort of is why I thought about this. I was in a conversation on Friday night with a few of the guys that actually weren't selling on eBay yet. They were 6 or 8 weeks into the program of what they're trying to do or what they're trying to learn. And I couldn't quite get my head around what was preventing them from stepping forward. Nothing negative. It was purely everyone learns at a different pace and does different things. But for me, the biggest thing you're going to learn and the biggest thing that you're going to develop to push yourself forward is jumping on and listing something. Jumping on. And the critical process here is making mistakes, learning from the mistakes, developing the opportunity to rectify that and don't do that mistake again, and pulling that into a successful listing. The mistakes may come from listing the product wrong. The mistakes may come from the descriptions wrong where people get confused. The mistakes may come from doing international with the wrong freight price, or domestically freight price is incorrect, and that could actually give you an incorrect assessment of how it's sold. And it may cost you money initially, but that small cost is going to develop your knowledge to prevent it from occurring again. So I'd really like to know below what's stopping you from pushing through and actually starting your journey, or what's inhibiting you from pushing further than your journey that you're already at. So I have a few ideas. I think one is overthinking the scenario, creating a problem that it doesn't really exist, fearing the problem, fearing the mistake. Go up and grab the mistake. That's my advice. Go up and actually grab hold of the mistake, give it a hug, figure out where the problem is, go back to the mistake, and then make sure you're not going to do it again. But on top of that, to prevent these mistakes, you can watch those YouTubers I mentioned before. Jump in and watch Matt, watch Mel, watch John, watch Chris, watch Moana. They'll give you tips. They'll teach you little tricks that you may not have thought of that we've already experienced. They're tricks from our mistakes. Comes back to the mistakes. There are lots of tricks from mistakes that we've made from the outset, and we've developed ways to work around that. I've got 20 plus years on eBay experience. I still make mistakes on the daily basis. I'll list things wrong. I'll research wrong. I'll put the wrong price on a product and it sells too quick. But I've still covered my money, so I've still made money. So let's go back to it. You've got the mistakes that really hinders people from moving forward. I also think a lot of it comes from lack of confidence in the product you're putting online. Stop thinking that people don't want to buy your product. You've sourced it, you've found the product you like, you've found something you think is going to do well, back yourself. If you need a fan club, come to me. I'll be your fan club. I'll help you. If you need support on figuring something out, if I've got time, I'm happy to try and help people out there. Drop a note below, drop an email, do whatever it is that you need to do to reach out to me. And there's many other people that will help you as well. Jump into the eBay forums. eBay Sellers Australia will accept you with open arms if you answer the questions that are on there, of course, which are very simple. But we're welcome with open arms, and we talk through tidbits like that. You can jump into the reseller forums, which give you more product-specific information. Use all this information to your advantage. Look, I've rambled a fair bit. I haven't been concise in the slightest, so I apologise. First one back for a while. I just want to say, we're all proud of you. The YouTube community is proud of you. The reselling community is proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Support yourself. And just go for it. Go for the listings. Go for the profit. Go for the sales. Go find some products. List the products. Don't hold back. Don't create your death pile. Don't wait in listings 10 months down the track. Grab your products, put them online, start the exercise, learn how to liaise with customers, start answering questions, send out best offers, learn the coupon tricks, learn all the basics around eBay that you're going to need to do to be successful, but start. Look, again, I said I know this wasn't very concise and I apologise. I just wanted to jump on and say good day. Really just wanted to say I had a ball on Friday night when I caught up with a lot of the resellers, and from the conference, it was terrific. I value each and every single one of you, and I value you watching this, and I look forward to chatting you down the track. Take care.